Yo. We back in it, bro. That Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame, 2024. Where it came on Peacock right after SmackDown went off the air. That was it was something. The crowd was. I didn't like the crowd. The crowd was doing too much. I don't know. They was good during the Paul Heyman stuff and everybody else, but when The Rock came out there, it was like it was booing. Every time The Rock would say something, they'd be like, "What? What? What?" And it was a lot. I would be angry out there too. I think they mentioned Brock Lesnar. That's what Paul Heyman mentioned. I don't know if he was supposed to mention Brock Lesnar or not. I think The Rock mentioned Vincent Man, but that was you couldn't mention Rocky's grandma and not mention Vincent Man. Vincent Man is what the person who was responsible for sending all the people to his grandmother Laya Maivia. Um yeah, the Hawaii promotion she had going on. Yeah, Vincent Man was a big part of that. I feel like you couldn't block Vincent Man out of that. That was just too personal and too down to earth for her and the whole thing. It was very. I saw the Young Rock series. It was nice. I don't know why they canceled it. They should bring it back. But let's get into the video. This is 10 minutes and
Mia
19
here,
seconds.
back with another video. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including: is Triple H preparing us for the worst? Triple H confirms WWE draft. Brock Lesnar name dropped. The Rock pissed off with a fan at the Hall of Fame. A new era. Are we going to get weather problems at WrestleMania? And much more. Be sure to subscribe.
I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be some weather related incident. They said there was an earthquake. I don't think
H
anybody was
preparing
hurt.
us for the worst? Is Triple H preparing WWE fans for a letdown when Cody Rhodes loses to Roman Reigns? Some fans and industry observers.
The Thatcher Cider Farm. Here comes Martin Thatcher. Friday, 12.
I think people are gonna say
are pointing to some recent comments from the
Cody's
game.
gonna win. But I feel like
The
it's not.
Thatcher Cider
And
Farm.
I'm ready for that.
Here comes Martin
I want
Thatcher.
them to be mad. I want somebody
Friday,
else to step up.
12:30,
There's
tasting
so many
time.
matches
Needs
we
to hit the
haven't got.
spot or not a drop
Roman
will
Reigns
leave the
versus
farm.
CM Punk.
Yes!
Roman Reigns versus
Perfect.
I wouldn't
As a
mind
sign
seeing
that the
Drew
Sunday's
McIntyre
main event may
again.
not end on a happy note unless you're a fan of the Tribal
Andrade,
Chief.
Bobby
Consider
Lashley,
these comments
so
from
many.
Hunter during a chat with Pat McAfee. People are gonna nitpick everything. It's just the way it is. They're gonna have their moments that they love. They're gonna have their moments that they didn't like, whatever. They're all going to analyze the booking and the finishes and everything that we do. They're going to overanalyze all of it. You said it earlier about Roman and Rock. People always go like, oh, we should have got that. They should have done this. It doesn't end. Our wrestling fans are no different than any other consumers of entertainment mediums such as books, TV shows, and films. Helmsley added that WWE is a never-ending story. You know what happens at 11 PM on Sunday night when WrestleMania is over? The second night of WrestleMania is over, someone hands me the sheets for Raw the next night and I start looking at that show because we've already been looking at it, but the story continues. When you get to the end of the best chapter in the book that you've ever read, you flip the page and there's a whole new chapter or there's a whole new volume. There are only mistakes if that's the end, right? But it's never the end. It's never the end. The story continues. Wrestling has sometimes been compared to soap operas due to its serial storytelling. But do you think Triple H is bracing fans for a Cody loss? Or is he just swerving us? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE PLEs on Netflix. Could Netflix add the WWE's PLEs to its content when the WWE's deal with Peacock ends? During an interview with Logan Paul, Triple H mentioned whether Netflix, which recently signed a 10-year deal to stream Raw beginning in 2025, would want more WWE content when it becomes available. I think at the end of the day, it would seem odd to me for them to say, we want Raw, that's it, we're good. That doesn't seem to be how they're doing business. I think at some point down the road when SmackDown comes up, that's something of interest to them. Down the road when the PLEs come up on Peacock, that's probably something of interest to them. It makes for interesting times and a really promising future. If the WWE continues to crush it with television, live events and PLEs, count on its next rights deal commanding top dollar. Do you think Netflix will land the rights to the WWE network and PLEs? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Triple H confirms WWE draft. Is the WWE still going to
Just
hold
make
a
it so much
superstar
easier
draft now
for
that
me. I
Vince
wouldn't have
McMahon
to
is
pay
gone
for
from the
Peacock.
WWE? During his appearance on Logan Paul's Impulsive show, Triple H revealed that the draft is coming and fans should expect it in a month or so. Triple H says a new era is coming. And whilst we're on the topic of Triple H and on the Pat McAfee show, he also mentioned that the next couple of days is the launching pad of this new era, just getting started, and they're just getting started at the beginning of it. It's about to explode and you ain't seen nothing yet. This place is about to be on fire. What do you think this new era should be called? Should it be the Renaissance era? Or should it be the Triple H era? Even Paul Heyman mentioned this in his induction speech last night at the Hall of Fame. Next up, Brock Lesnar name dropped. Paul Heyman's induction speech into the 2024 Hall of Fame class is garnering praise for its many memorable moments, but like Paul Heyman, it wouldn't be complete without a bit of controversy. Heyman gave the WWE Universe something to talk about when he name-dropped his former client Brock Lesnar 2 different times. Some fans were surprised when the WWE didn't include Lesnar in the Paul Heyman tribute video that aired, although that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone who's been following the Janelle Grant lawsuit against McMahon, Laurinaitis, and the WWE. But Heyman made sure to mention the Beast, including this line: "They cancelled me in ECW, and who did I end up with? The one in 21-1, Brock Lesnar." Paul Heyman was an integral part of Brock's success in the WWE, but Heyman gained considerable clout by being paired with such a generational talent. If you haven't checked out the speech, go and check it out now. It's
It was
truly
good.
amazing. Next up, The Rock was pissed
I
off with a
watched
fan at
it.
the Hall of Fame. A recent interaction between The Rock and a fan is making the rounds. As The Rock was exiting the ring after he gave an induction speech honoring 2024 Hall of Fame class member Leah Maivia, The Rock walked up to a fan at ringside, leading to an exchange where the fan appears to say, "Cody's coming for you," only for The Rock to reply, "No, what'd you say before that? Watch your effing mouth." Some fans are speculating the fan also said something that's such as "your story's over," or something downright disrespectful, such as talking about The Rock's grandmother. However, some fans think this is The Rock playing his final boss character, and that the so-called fan may have been a plant. Next up, Hall of Fame format fizzling. Does the WWE need to change its format for the Hall of Fame ceremony? Well, consider this report from WrestleVotes, who mentioned Wells Fargo Center staff is actively encouraging the remaining fans here at the Hall of Fame to move their seats in order to fill up the TV side. While the Paul Heyman speech was spectacular, this iteration of the Hall of Fame needs to be reconsidered. The post-SmackDown start time just doesn't work. The logistics of the Hall of Fame have been a problem for years, as the WWE has tried to balance how long it runs, when it runs, and who should attend it. Do you think it should just go back to its old format? No fans? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Roman Reigns' surprise comments at the Hall of Fame. Was Roman Reigns working the fans during his speech honoring Paul Heyman's induction into the Hall of Fame? The remarks from the tribal chief already has fans talking and saying, "The moment I'm not with the wise man is the moment you won't see the tribal chief anymore." There's plenty of speculation about the finish to Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, including Paul Heyman betraying Roman for The Rock. If this happens, it could lead to a sabbatical for Roman, who's already rumored to be taking time after Mania, although a retirement is unlikely. Next up, weather problems for WrestleMania. It looks like it's going to be a cold night for fans attending WrestleMania at Lincoln Financial Field. Fanside mentioned a recent weather forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Per AccuWeather, the temperature for WrestleMania 40 on Saturday night is expected to be a low of 38 degrees with 10-mile-per-hour winds. As for Sunday night, it'll be a low of 37 degrees with 6-mile-per-hour winds. PW Insider is reporting that the WWE has already set up a heated ring, much as it did when WrestleMania 35 was held at the MetLife Stadium. And finally, is Logan Paul getting an extra special entrance? Last but not least, is Logan Paul getting a special entrance for his United States Championship defense? That story is coming from PW Insider, which notes it's believed Paul's entrance will have a tie-in with his Prime Energy drink, which is a WWE sponsor, and rumor has it some sort of Prime truck may be used. But there you have it, folks. Our look at SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Okay, I want to do one more video. Then I want to do some Assassin's Creed Odyssey gameplay. And then I guess we could do a wrestling gameplay. And then it'll be around 8 o'clock. And you know, WrestleMania will be on. So a big day of streaming for today, tomorrow, Monday. I'm telling y'all, it's the weekend for it. I'm gonna see y'all